Have you ever stopped to wonder why QR codes are always square? You see them almost everywhere, on restaurant menus, payment terminals, concert tickets, product packaging, advertisements, and even gravestones. With a quick scan, they can open websites, share contacts, connect to Wi-Fi, or process payments. But here's the interesting question. If technology allows us to create almost any shape imaginable, why aren't QR codes circular, triangular, or shaped like stars? Let's find out, right here on History of Simple Things. Every part of a QR code has been carefully engineered to make scanning as fast and reliable as possible, even when the code is dirty, scratched, tilted, or printed on a curved surface. The square shape isn't just convenient, it's one of the key reasons QR codes work so well. To understand why, we first need to know what a QR code is. QR stands for Quick Response, reflecting its ability to be scanned almost instantly. Invented in 1994 by Japanese engineer Masahiro Hara at Denso Wave, it was designed to improve on traditional barcodes. By storing data both horizontally and vertically in a grid of tiny black and white squares, QR codes can hold far more information while remaining compact and easy to scan from almost any angle. The square shape naturally complements this grid system. Imagine trying to arrange thousands of tiny squares inside a triangle or a circle. Along the edges, you'd end up with awkward empty spaces or incomplete rows that waste valuable storage. A square, on the other hand, lets every row and every column fit perfectly together. Every tiny module has its place, maximizing the amount of information that can be stored without making the code unnecessarily larger. But the square shape isn't just about storing more data. It also helps cameras recognize QR codes quickly and accurately. If you look closely, you'll notice three large squares in the corners called finder patterns. These act as landmarks, allowing your phone to instantly locate the code, determine where it begins and ends, calculate its size and orientation, and even correct for distortion if you're scanning it from an angle. These corner markers work so well because they're positioned at the corners of a square, giving cameras a stable reference frame for fast, accurate scanning. Larger QR codes also include smaller alignment markers that correct distortions on curved surfaces like bottles or cans. And because digital images are made of square pixels, the QR code's square grid naturally aligns with camera sensors, making it easier to read accurately. If QR codes were circular, many of their edges would constantly fall between pixel boundaries. The software would need additional calculations to determine where one section ends and another begins. That extra complexity could slow down scanning and increase errors, especially in poor lighting or when using lower quality cameras. Printing also plays an important role. Squares are much easier to reproduce accurately than curved shapes, making QR codes more reliable even with minor printing imperfections. This is especially important because many QR codes are only a few centimeters wide, where tiny errors can affect readability. The square design helps ensure they remain easy to scan across different materials and in real-world conditions. This remarkable resilience depends on the predictable layout of the square grid. The scanner knows exactly where each piece of information belongs and can reconstruct missing sections using redundant data stored throughout the code. A more irregular shape would make these calculations significantly more difficult. You may have seen decorative QR codes that look circular or feature colorful artwork, but underneath, they still rely on the same square data grid. Designers simply change the appearance without altering the code structure. While researchers have experimented with circular and other geometric designs over the years, none have replaced the traditional square QR code. Another overlooked reason squares prevail is efficiency in software development. Billions of devices around the world already know exactly how to detect and decode square QR codes. Every smartphone camera, payment terminal, warehouse scanner, airline check-in kiosk, and logistics system has been optimized for this format. Changing the geometry would require rewriting countless algorithms, updating hardware, and replacing existing infrastructure. Today, QR codes have expanded far beyond their original purpose in Japanese automobile factories. During the COVID-19 pandemic, they became essential tools for contactless menus, digital check-ins, vaccine certificates, and mobile payments. Their popularity exploded because they were already simple, reliable, and compatible with nearly every smartphone. So, why are QR codes square instead of circles or triangles? Because the square isn't merely an aesthetic choice. It's the foundation that makes everything else possible. It perfectly fits the data grid, aligns with digital camera pixels, simplifies printing, provides stable reference points for scanners, supports powerful error correction, and allows lightning-fast recognition from almost any angle.
Thank you for watching. If you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you an acknowledgement for your contribution. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the history of simple things. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more stories woven through the smallest details.